Happy Thursday, shoalmates, and welcome to the 239th installment of the Hot Mess Express with the gorgeous Miss Didi of Didi's Pendant and I, Foxy of Foxy's Fishes. Thank you all for joining us this evening. Oh my goodness, Miss Didi, did you know that as of like an hour and a half ago, I didn't even have a stream up?
Well, I wouldn't know because I was running behind.
I totally forgot to schedule the stream for this week.
Oh my God.
I think that's the second time I've ever done that. And I was like, because I went to upload the member video and I populated into StreamYard and was like, where's the, oh my goodness, I didn't make a stream for today.
You sure it wasn't out there?
It wasn't until like, I don't know, a little while ago. I put that up. I didn't even do Foxy AM stream yet. I didn't set that up. I still have to set that up for the morning. But at least I got now done. So.
Well, Miss Smarty Pants decided at 4:50 today to cut this desktop down. Well, I had to wait for Tony to help me carry it outside. It's heavy, made out of the MDF. And so now I'm cutting, putting stuff back, securing it down. And all the crap that was up here, of course, is just piled up in my chair and on these TV tray things. Mm-hmm. Half of it's in the floor now where I'm looking for certain things and grabbing.
Yeah.
So I got some work to do when we get through tonight. But it's cut down. I cut a foot off one end. Give me a little bit of room.
Does it feel better now? Like, does it feel like that the space better how you wanted it?
Well, at this orientation, it doesn't matter, but I'll be able to turn the desk completely like 90 degrees.
Yeah.
It was really close, and I got a lot of stuff really close to the desk, and so it just gives me a foot play, to work with, and I can turn the desk around sometimes and just work from the end and maybe show tanks that I wasn't able to really show before.
Yeah.
So that's the whole point, is to be able to show different tanks, but I just haven't had a chance to get it all squared away to do that. But
well,
it's coming.
It has begun, so
yeah.
Yay.
That was the hardest part. I had to have help to get out there. I didn't want to hurt my back.
Yeah.
I seen the day I would have just sucked it up and did it. But it's like, you know what? I'll just wait. I'll just cool my damn jets.
Mm-hmm. Today I pretty much took it easy today. I haven't been feeling the best this week. I've been having I think maybe it's due to the very, very bitter weather we've been having. Oh my God, I can't even talk. But I've been having a lot of flare-ups with my stuff. So I've been having a lot of pain and stuff. So I've just been chilling out, and it sometimes makes me feel like I have the flu. So I've just been hanging out this week and trying to survive, man.
I saw y'all had -5. It's like,
oh my goodness, it's been very cold, and we've been getting a lot of sleet type and rain because it'll warm up a little bit here, and then at night it freezes to black ice. So there's been a lot of accidents and things. Right now it is 33 degrees, but it's going to be dropping more, and everything out there is going to turn to another sheet of ice. I left the house today because I had to, and we went to A to B. We were out, we were right back in, because I still don't have the best gait in the world, so I don't want to be out walking around and slip, and that's all it does to restart my walking journey again. So I'm trying to be super careful, and also just not feeling good. Just been chilling out this week, but doing some thingies with the fish and working on some merch stuff, but otherwise just having a recoup week, I guess.
Well, Christmas is a big time because you plan for it for a while, and then everything is back to back to back to back to back, and it just goes on and on and on, and it even extends past Christmas for a lot of families. And then you have your own Christmas for your culture on what, yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday was Russian Christmas. So yesterday I made 2 pans of lasagna, and we still have 1 pan left. So we're having lasagna yesterday and today, and probably tomorrow, maybe the day after.
That would be nice. I
Yeah,
love lasagna.
I do too, but gosh darn, I don't want to turn into garlic.
Why'd you make so many?
Well, I expected the gentlemen to eat a lot more than they did. But I guess I made two thick boys this year. So
Well, you can cut up little squares, serving sizes, and wrap them up.
Mhm.
Put them in a Ziploc bag, a freezer bag, and freeze them.
I
That's what we
sent
do.
we sent some home with his father-in-law this eve or today for his mom and him. So that's some of it gone. The kids ate some yesterday and us as well, but there's still plenty left. But yeah, should freeze some for sure.
Yeah, I would take it and get it cold first, and then I would cut it up in my sections, wrap it up in wax paper, and
Hmm.
then put a bunch of them in a freezer bag, so I didn't have to use so many. Just grab out if we needed one, two, whatever.
Yeah,
And it made it nice on days you really didn't want to cook. Maybe you're trying to take down a whole wall and change it, but you need something good to eat.
or fighting the Christmas tree and how sharp it is.
I just got mine out of the house today.
Well, now that both Christmases are over, it'll be coming out. I think Brian said he's going to work on it this evening, possibly, but it's time. It's time to
Is
release.
Foxy frozen for everybody else, or is it just me? Oh, there you are.
I'm sorry. Well, I want to tab over. Could you still hear me though?
Yes.
Okay, because I want to tab over to open up the participants list. So I guess I froze trying that. But I was going to go through and say hello to everyone that has joined us this evening. And I know I missed a bunch of things in chat, but I will attend to them shortly. Just let me get through the hellos here. And it might be the internet too, because when it rains and freezes, because our internet lines are underground, we have very little internet, or sometimes no internet that makes it through. So just switching tabs could like freeze me. So we'll see how it goes. At least it was a cute post. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, select a live stream. Okay, so participants, it says we have 24 participants in here with us. I'm still getting used to this new layout. I love it, but I'm not used to it yet. Okay,
You are frozen on a very fake looking smile. I gotta take a picture. Oh, I didn't get a picture of it in time. I'm gonna get my camera ready so when it happens again.
Oh, this is gonna be a great live stream. I love it.
Well, it's frozen again.
I want to say hello and welcome into what are we doing, Huawei? Empire Spirit Aquatics, Jeff Kane, Dee Dee Spindon, Nancy B in Tennessee, Asia Llewellyn, Mark Sterlson, Mississippi Hippie Fishies. There we go. Hi, Sherry. Monster Fish Gal, Mrs. Hardwater, Nick at Hardwater Propagation. Thank you for reminding Jennifer that we were live. Greatly appreciate that. Jenna P, 2005. Jonathan G is in between you. Oh, no. Jonathan, you're in between a marriage right now. Stephen P, 2003, I think. Yes, because it doesn't fully. Yeah, there we go. Yes, 2003. Just one more fish. Jesse, welcome in. Select Pad. Bear Bottom Branson, Fish Family, Beto Great Lakes, KJ, Sweet Acres Koi Farm, Bionic Bigfoot, Daniel Berry Sports Highlight, Liquid Zoo OnlyFins, and San McGraw. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday to you. Well, it says no internet. That's why there's more serial killers that come out of Wisconsin. I don't know what the cause is, but it's not lack of internet because they were producing way more before internet even existed.
All that quick movement in the wintertime.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, Bear Bottom Branson, member for 15 months. Thank you so very much for your membership and your membership milestone. And he says hashtag Wisconsin Fish Fam hearts. Thank you so very much. Oh my goodness, Wisconsin Fish Fam barbecue. That's what makes me remind of his only how long away, Jeff? Let us know. Thank you so very much for that, Branson. You know what we haven't seen in a while? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Is it shower time?
Shower time. Can't touch this.
Thank you so very much, Branson. Greatly appreciate that. And hello, Keith KJE. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well today. Jennifer said she sent the face via text, so I have the photo for you if you need it.
You should have several, I believe, by chat.
Awesome. Nancy says, "What is the bear doing to that dinosaur?" Well, the bear's just sitting there, and the dinosaur is just hanging out. But this is Rex, and this is Big Bear. These are two new additions that Lily got for Christmas, and Lily's toys are slowly taking over the whole house.
Well, it kind of looks like bear is trying to establish dominance.
Maybe, but that bear is just so big that he can't even sit in the chair proper. So.
No, I'm kind of sick that way. So.
And I think there's a Snoopy dog holding the T-Rex. It just keeps getting worse over here.
They tagged him poor old Dino.
Oh my goodness, it's so funny.
Man.
And Toonie Loon, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. So how has your week been, Miss Didi? I know you were working on the table today.
I got off. It's a good thing that's not where I got off. I got off my dates because Butterfly did not have to go to school Monday. They didn't go back until Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
So it just so happened that yesterday, I said, no, I'll just wait and go see Debbie and them tomorrow night. And Butterfly says, you're not streaming tomorrow night? So I was thinking that night was Tuesday, and because I got off because of that day at home. And because they've been home since like December 19th or something.
Oh,
it's the longest Christmas break they've ever had that I can remember.
That does sound really long.
It was fun. But this is the first Christmas that there were no toys in this house.
No toys?
No toys.
Oh, no.
That's sad.
It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet, but man, that would hit me right in the feels too.
I mean, Lola got toys, but there was no people toys.
Yeah. So no butterfly toys this year.
No.
So what kind of things did Santa bring her then, like clothes and technology?
Well, the clothes have to come because they grow 2 inches every 2 weeks or something. So their pants get too short too fast. So she got clothes, little nightgown, pajamas. Her brother got her a little bracelet that I will have to fight her to wear it. It's got a cute little butterfly charm on it.
Mm-hmm.
She did get a couple of games, and she got one of the PS5s.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a little bit harder for her. So she doesn't like to not win. She's a pro. So she came in last time. I don't know what to do. Well, I don't know what to do either. I don't play the games. So I went in there and I found, I guess it is, yes, it is toys for big people though, Stephen. But I found it must be this is how you learn to play these kinds of games type game. So we put that up and she was enjoying that one a little bit because the first game we go off is Avatar. So
that sounds like a fun game too.
But it's very advanced if you've never played a game like that.
Yeah.
So, she was enjoying that. But let's see. Oh, and she got a set of Beats headphones. So she's starting to get all about music and bobbing that little head,
Nice.
So that was fun. I can't remember. It was, and she got a couple of games. Ed will be very proud because she got Yahtzee and she got Battleship. And we played both now. And so even Tony played the Yahtzee with us.
Mm-hmm. Which one did she like better? Did she like both equally?
I think she liked the Yahtzee better because all three of us were playing.
Mm,
And on the battleship, she doesn't know how to strategize.
yeah.
It's better when I can help her play against her daddy, so I can teach her how she's got to think to instead of just going all over the board. Like if she hits it, she's got to follow the trail, and
Mm,
I've got to be able to do it without cheating and seeing her boats. So.
yeah.
But she enjoyed playing. It's just that I had to pretend like I wasn't seeing it and call off really bad numbers.
Yeah.
That's so she could beat me.
You were playing as a mama does.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be hard for her. So that's what we did.
When she learns it, yeah, but she'll really enjoy it. Well, that's awesome that she got some old school games. I love classic games. So besides working on the Christmas items that she got, have any cool happenings in your fish room this week?
Well,
Any ones?
yes.
Ooh, I like that.
Well, I killed $100 Xenia coral this week.
Oh no!
I got it Sunday and it's completely gone by Tuesday.
Oh my god, I'm so
Even about the
sorry.
whole big rock it was attached to. And she told me, she said, I think your water's too clean. It's like, trust me, that water can't be so clean. But it's not there, and I don't think there's enough of it left to grow back. But some cool little creatures did come in all the holes, from her tanks.
Mm-hmm.
And it won't be the first and the last one. But my person that was building me my custom stonework thing,
Yeah.
I kind of got him in trouble. I didn't mean to, but I went Sunday because he only works on Sundays. And he told me it was going to take a week. That's 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
So when I asked, has he been working? Because the last times that I've been in there, he wasn't there. And she said, no. And he hasn't made any for me either because he builds hers for her too to sell in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
And I know he was remodeling his kitchen because he showed me his pictures on his phone. And that's new for him. And I know it takes a long time. But it's like, okay. He told me 3 weeks ago it was finished. And he was going to send me a picture for me to approve it. And if I needed it changed, just tell him what I wanted changed. He never sent a picture. And I sent him a text like, hey, you're going to send me the picture? He never even responded, nothing. So it's like, what, has he changed his phone numbers or? And
The state.
anyways, when I went back in on this past Sunday, the
Mhm.
girl was filling in for him again. I said, was he, did come back? She said, nope. I said, well, you're making good hours. She said, he never got back with you? I told him no. So she said, I'm calling Andy. I said, no. I don't want to get nobody in trouble. Blah. She said, well, she needs to know because this is representation. I said, no, it's not. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all other than he just worked here. I didn't contract to you or nothing. She suggested I maybe see him about building one, but
Yeah.
that was all me and him. And she's like, no. I feel like I need to tell her because it does look bad on us. I said, well, I don't want nobody in trouble. So, but she called and she told him he needed to get up with me, that it didn't look good, and at least respond back to a text, which that's all he had to do really. And I wouldn't even have asked about it. But so he said, okay, I'll be bringing it by on Tuesday. Because he sent me a picture. I said, looks great, just bring it, At this point, I don't even care,
Yeah.
I just want to be done with it. I don't like having to do that kind of way. So he brought it in, and it's really heavy. You think it's not going to be because he made it so it wouldn't type a whole lot of footprint in the tank. But one piece of it is really heavy, So I'm going to try to move my camera. I'll probably not the whole camera off. See the white stones in the tank?
Oh yeah.
Right now, I could just put them wherever I could get them because, I have my other stones that have anemones attached to them. So I've got to let that age and then eventually pull that one out, and orientate everything like it should be. So it's going to look really good. But since all this has happened, I've moved all the corals out of it, which is the reason that I got it for that tank was the corals.
Yeah.
I put all them over there, so Mr. Anemone wants to eat everything in there. So But I'll put an enemies on it. I guess it'll be fine.
It's all just fine. Well, hopefully there is still just enough peace that it can grow back. If not, I'm so
I'm
sorry.
hoping, but it's like
Hopefully it will.
that was a hard hit.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it could take 2 weeks to die and like kill me slowly. You know
Yeah,
what I
and not
mean?
just like wham bam gone,
It didn't
man.
even play with my emotions. It was wham bam.
Yeah.
Hug me, something. you know, give me a little hope.
It was out so fast.
But I did get a little muscle clam in there, and all kinds of little things that are sticking hands out of holes, and
Oh, that's pretty
little
cool.
creepy bugs, which you need.
Yeah.
So it'll
I've
be
never
fun.
I've never personally kept salt water, but Brian was telling me back in the day when they would get like live rock, like it would come with all different kinds of cool critters, and like he was
Yeah.
telling me the little things that would just populate in the saltwater tanks. And I thought that was pretty cool. Minus bristleworms. That does not sound fun. But
Yeah, those are ugly.
yeah, like the little
but
starfish and things. I'd love that.
there is such a thing as a penis starfish.
Is it really?
Yes. I was looking on Corals Anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
Bougie suggested them because she got some, and she was very happy with what she got and the price. So I was looking on it, and I don't really want starfish because I don't know if they'll try to kill you, corals or anemones. I don't know who will try to kill who in there.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the fact that they had one is like, I'm sure Matt is looking it up right this second.
That is so funny. Like I don't know if you want that starfish because of butterfly, but I know if butterfly wasn't there for sure, you'd have that starfish.
Oh, but it was funny last night. The Nacerius snails, the ones that go under the substrate
Yeah.
and come up when you feed. I
Mhm.
think they were having snacks. And she says, "Are they breeding?" I said, "I don't know, baby. I don't know what it looks like when they breed."
Yeah.
And here comes the third one to come up in there and got all up in there too. I said, "Well, maybe they were. I don't know."
Maybe that could be a deep dive for you as the reproduction of those snails.
Well, I mean, and possibly. See, Matt's not even paying attention. It's got 5 fingers, Matt. I did not search and jot it. I was just going through the categories.
But John said yes, most starfish eat coral.
See, and I mean, Lord knows I've lost enough money in that tank. So, I don't want to add anything else to it. It's going to take anything out additionally. But I did add a few more fish. So I've got my fish stock up in that 29.
Mm-hmm.
And I made a jail for Oreo. I had to take every friggin' rock out of that 32-gallon to get him. But we couldn't put any more fish in there. Nothing for the bottom, swimmers, anything. Because he just was mean. So Butterfly didn't want to let him go, and I kind of didn't either. So it was easy for me just to like, okay, so we got a third tank in here just with him and some rocks in it. He's not getting anything pretty in there. Jail is not pretty. It's just meant to house you when you can't get along.
Exactly. It's just meant to allow you to survive until you learn to get right.
Yes.
Oh, we had a bunch more people join us here. Let me say hello to all those who have joined us since we started. Welcome in the Zen Ginger Zenny, Big Steve's Glass Boxes, Anna Banana, Hobby Town, Sleeper Barbecue, Shows Empire, Cody. Stop changing her name already.
Frozen again.
Say AS, Cecil Mayberry, Gilster Gardens, 3G. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. I know it's every time I switch tabs, I'm freezing this evening, so I'm sure you're going to get a lot of awesome screenshots. I already got 3 of them. So. Oh, goodness. Yes, we are currently doing a hashtag to get onto the fishy list. We're going to do fishy list number 7 for slot number 4. We'll add a name to that. So go ahead and enter hashtag fishy list now, and we'll let that go for a little bit. And then we will drop our name for that.
Well, and if you haven't heard, which you've had to be under a rock, look at the new cool face of Fish Family.
It is so fancy. I love it, and it's colorful, and it's so much easier to find things, and things are bigger, so us old people can see them easier. Love
Yeah,
it.
and I like the way there was you can copy the email links now instead of having I used to have to highlight them and click them and drag them and take them over to my email thing. Now you
Yeah,
can just click the thing and copy it, you know. That's
nice.
just one of the things that's like super nice because I use that a lot.
Hmm. I really enjoy it. I like how clean it looks. You did an awesome job, Matt. And welcome in, Prodigal Aquarius. I'm sure you're getting ready for bed. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well this evening. um, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Um, that you have all the new critters in your rock that you're. So, are you happy with how your saltwater aquarium's going so far? Minus,
Um,
minus the
Now,
one
if I
thing.
was just doing fish, it would be like really to me easier than freshwater
Yeah.
if you're just doing fish.
Hmm.
But no, I can't just do fish.
No, you're
But
feeding.
I am really enjoying the learning though.
Yeah.
So, and you spend so many hours just looking because every time you look, you see something you didn't see before. And they have something called a cocoa worm.
Cocoa worm.
The feather dusters are worms,
Hmm.
but they're like an individual worm. The cocoa worm looks like it has two or three heads come up out of that thing, and the stalk is bigger. And it's like, I don't think I could pick it up and put it in my tank. I just don't think, because if it moved, I'm gonna let go of it.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like something I. No, no.
It's all I can do to hang on to the feather duster, even though it hides and it don't come out or nothing while you're moving
Yeah.
it. I can't do it.
Welcome in, Whip. Thank you for joining us. Zenny says, I do like the dopamine the new site provides. The soft corners make my brain happy. Is that weird? Don't answer that. And
Yeah.
Jennifer, if you appreciate all the work Matt put into the site, consider joining Patreon here. Yes, and you can join for any amount. I think it auto populates to 5, but you can adjust that to $1 or $1,000.
I think you can even put in a custom.
Yeah, you can customize.
I think I did a custom amount when I did it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a while.
But it's a way to help support Fish Fam Link as
Absolutely.
well as getting cool features.
I'm here to tell you, I believe that 2/3 of our channels would not be nowhere near as big as they are without this.
I agree.
Because we're out there, and like if you're Patreon, I don't know if it still does it now, but I've seen my stuff scroll across the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And Lord knows I'm not even monetized or anything trying to do that, but I'm 700 and some subs. I didn't go find them all, that's for sure. But it does happen, and if you're really trying to grow and get serious about it,
Mm-hmm.
it is like one of the easiest tools to get you to a lot of places with a little bit of effort on your part.
Yeah. It is such an amazing tool. It really helps keep the community together and find out what everyone's doing. I really like that. I mean, Fish Court has come on since then, and that's where a lot of people go. But for those who don't Fish Court, Fish Fam Link is an amazing, amazing place to just be in the know and find all the things and see what events are coming up and emails. It just makes Fish Fam life so much easier.
And you can connect the Fish Cord through Fish Fam Link now. You don't have to go out and do the other thing. So it's on that page for you too. And I haven't even really looked in it. I've just, a little bit here and there. I've been, not online as much as I used to be. And, but that's what it takes to get things done. And not only did I do that, but I set up another 14-gallon with just salt water for when I need to do my water change, because I don't have a way to store anymore. I don't have room to store. I have another water barrel back there.
Yeah.
So I can get 14 gallons. That'll be enough, to do a little water change on 2 of the tanks, and so it won't be as bad. Especially if I needed an emergency, water change. So, but yeah, there's a lot to learn, and it's not It's not the planty thing, but it's just as beautiful in its own way. And I've got two pieces of rock that actually did come out of the ocean. My friend Debbie had them in her store, and I was grabbing the regular, just the kind that comes in the box. And she says, "I've got some good rocks that came out of somebody's tank that were actually fished out of the ocean."
Yeah.
And so she gave me a couple to try out. Well, I bought them, but
Yeah.
she didn't have to tell me. And it makes the coolest patina. I don't know what's growing on it, but it's got a real cool patina. So
Like
it's definitely different.
on it. Like a rustiness aging on it.
It looks like moss on a stone outside, kinda.
Oh, that sounds pretty.
So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe you should do a little video on it so people can check it out on your channel. I'm sure they.
Well, maybe next time I can actually switch around.
Yeah.
There. But we've had some bad, things that went on with people's tanks. Big Steve lost some nice fish through, an accident.
Yeah. That sucks.
Jeff Kane's got a little teeny PNW one started. So, the life cycle continues.
I was watching Jeff's live stream on my phone, and I didn't realize until Brian said afterwards, I thought that was a big ass tank that he got in. I did not realize on my little phone that was a little tank, because I didn't catch it from the beginning. So I tuned in, I think maybe I don't know, sometime after he already started, after he already told everyone what it was, but he was in close, and I thought it was a big tank from across the room. And I kept thinking to myself, where did he find that space in his room? What tanks did he take out? I was so confused.
It's that little one that Shelby carries to the clashes and stuff with her.
Yeah. But I just thought that was so funny, because I was just thoroughly confused.
It did look bigger. That they've been using that camera trick for years.
Yeah.
Jeff acts like he knows what to do with all that, so I don't know.
But Big Steve said he got his dwarf seahorses the other day, and they're cute little buggers. Oh my goodness, I bet they are.
And he's got an octopus.
Did he get to see more than 13% of it yet? That's what I'm curious about. I haven't watched much shorts or anything this week, so I don't know if it's allowed him to see more of itself or not. Let's see. And Jenna says, and for people like Foxy who don't use Discord, you can click chat on FishFam link and it will send messages back and forth to Fishcord. Awesome, that's handy. Huh. Cody says, saltwater folks straight up doing drug deals. Oh, that's funny. Zach says, I remember doing saltwater decades ago when it was legal to get live rock from the ocean. It's quite different now. Yeah, that's really protected. Cody says, I got my main tank because the previous owner brought something back from Florida and it killed his entire setup. Got out of the hobby. Oh my goodness, that's so hard.
It can really hit you like that. You remember when Jess got hers?
Yeah.
Mike went in the water to help her, but he lost his glasses, and that was probably $200.
It was a mess. It was a hot mess.
So it costed him it saved her $200 to buy it and get the stuff out the ocean.
Yeah.
She wasn't supposed to, I guess, but she did it. Not knowing, because if you don't know, you don't know.
Exactly.
I guess you should find out, but if you can always. I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
It works a lot of times. Just saying. It might be worth it. I don't know. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
On that
Gosh, you got big strong muscles.
And just butter them up.
It did work for a speeding ticket once. I will say that.
Before I get into the highs of my fish room week, I'm going to go ahead and do the giveaway right now. So if you haven't gotten your hashtag in yet, go ahead, hurry up. It's hashtag fishy list with an IE. And we're going to do stop and draw for fishy list number 7. Spot number 4. We got lists to build up. And this list, fishy list number 7, is sponsored by our dear sweet Auntie June. Thank you so very much, Auntie June. We greatly appreciate the sponsorship. Jody. Hi, Jody. Shirley, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope you all are doing well. Go ahead, enter hashtag fishy list now. Before
See, Steve says it works better if you have boobs. Everybody has boobs, Steve.
You just got to work better at pushing them together for that cleavage.
They have stuff for that. I've seen it in action. I actually saw something. I can't believe that's not a woman. He had on 2 X's made out of black electrical tape and some sort of little thong that went to nowhere. I'm even looking to see if I can see a bullet there. I don't know where all this stuff went, but it went somewhere. It's like
major tuck game.
Something had to hurt.
Big Steve says, man boobs don't help.
Well, you never know who's going to pull you over nowadays.
Exactly.
Could be a lady cop.
Jody says grocery shopping, but blanket hellos. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and enter stop and chat now. We're going to go ahead and refresh the list over here. And I think we're going to do the fishing game this evening. Why not? Refresh. This is 24 entries. Did it freeze? Did I freeze again? Chicken cutlets and boob tape can do a lion's share of the work for either of them. Oh my goodness, you're hilarious. So we have 24 participants to get onto fishy list number 7, slot 4, and these are everybody that has entered. Oh, it looks so nice and clean over here. I love it. Okay, so now let's go fishing. Remember, the most important part, if you're chosen, you have 30 seconds to respond and chat. And here we go, guys and gals. Good luck. Cast line. Lobster, John and Benji, congratulations. You have 30 seconds to respond and chat. Woohoo!
I love that.
That was pretty cool. Jonathan was a lobster. I love all the games. Matt made it so much fun. We did a couple.
And Jonathan is here.
He is here. Congratulations, Jonathan. You are number 4 on fishy list number 7. Woo. Thank you all for participating. So make sure I write you down before I forget about it. I'm so good at that. Jonathan G.
Jonathan.
Awesome. Congratulations,
Jonathan. It is a cute game.
It is. I love it. So what has gone on this week? So like I said, I haven't done too much crazy stuff this week because haven't been feeling the best, but we had some more albino pygmy eggs. Those guys are just been like making so many of themselves.
Yeah.
But we had a batch hatch, and then we had more eggs that we picked yesterday, so we have more up and coming eggs. So we're gonna
egg picker, you.
We're gonna be up to our ears in albino pygmies by spring, and I'm not complaining. They're so stinking cute. Let's see what else. Oh my goodness, I made a short. If you weren't here before the stream started, it was an update on the axolotl babies. They got their hands in this week. So excited. They're just finishing the tips of their fingers growing in. They're getting so big. Today was the very first day I fed them micro bloodworms, and they ate them ferociously. So
wow,
they were ready because 2 days ago, fat on brine shrimp. Yesterday, they didn't want to eat the brine shrimp because it wasn't big enough for them. Today, they were eating bloodworms, so they are fastly growing.
Good.
And it says, I'm jealous. I can't get more pygmy cories. Oh, do you mean like spawning them, or you can't like? They're not illegal where you are. Is the pygmies illegal somewhere? My blonde is kicking in. Yeah, we had a ton of eggies. The axolotls have hands, and we've been doing musical tanks with the racks, moving the fishies around to get them to spawn. And we just tried the Danielton Winnies again because last spawn we got one successful baby that grew up. This time we got a shit ton of eggs. There's so many eggs in there.
Good.
The light's super dimmed now because we're seeing if that light sensitivity plays in there. And We separated the eggs into 2 tanks, and hopefully they hatch out, because if so, we're going to have so many. And they're so cute. The fire ring Daniels are so stinking cute.
Oh, she can't get the pygmy fry to live.
Oh my goodness. Well, message me. Maybe I can help you with that. We can work on it together.
Yes.
Wait, Zenny says, Ed telling people he found their heads. Foxy talking about my baby's fingers grew in this community is weird out of context. My little monsters got their fingies this week. And they're so stinking cute. But I'm very excited about the Tinwinnie eggs, because that would be, if they spawn en masse, that'll be a new fishy here that we would have available in the spring, and that would be very, very cool. I love when we have new species working well here, so we have them available for you guys. And welcome in Daniel Velez. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well this evening. And I think that's about it for the updates for my fish room for this week. Otherwise, the fish have been chill. I trimmed out some Taiwan lilies because they've been growing like crazy. They've been throwing babies like bananas, so they're all over the place. Picking eggs, shuffling fish. That's about it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Forcing them to watch. Hi, family. Sorry, he's making you suffer through this. And it says, I have all sorts of fry food, live and powders. I can get tons of CPD and panda kori fry, but not pygmy. Like I said, message me. Maybe I can help you work it out. Nathan says, I put my pygmy cories in a 10-gallon with as much moss as it'll grow and just leave them alone. I had like 6, 8, and when I finally checked, I had almost 2 dozen.
Nice.
Very nice. Well, I find that with pygmy cories when they're younger, when they're about up to a year, maybe year and a half, it depends on the actual colony that you have. But they'll colony breed up into that point, and then they get to a certain size where they can finally fit their eggs in their mouth, and then they start eating their eggs ravenously. So you can probably get away with the colony breeding and packing tons of plants in there for the first year, but after that they actively, from my personal experience, they actively hunt down their eggs in a very, very limited tank. And they'll eat most of them. So if you want a bigger spawn than that, you have to go through and actually individually pick out your eggs. But you don't really want it too sterile of an environment either. Too clean of an environment can be harmful to them. There truly is magic in that they're mold. So if you have a little bit of a moldy environment, the babies tend to do better in that because there's so much infusoria that they'll feed on. And there's a lot more nutrients in that because it could be a nutrient thing. It could be a water thing. There can be so many variants, but if you have other fishies doing good, it could just be one little thing that you need to tweak. And I can help you figure that out if you want to just send me a message or an email, something.
And you can find her on fishfam.link.
I'm everywhere except Discord.
Discord is really super fast to get an answer. Like you can put a picture of a plant, say, can anybody tell me what this is? And in like 30 seconds, somebody's going to come back and give you the answer. Yeah. Or if you send somebody an email on a picture, it may be the next day before they check their email, if they're sending me something.
Yeah. Well, one day maybe I'll brave fish cord again, but I tried it once before and I got scared away, and that was like 6 years ago. But I can always give it another shot. And welcome in, Jacob. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday to you. Sweet Coys asks, do axolotls come in all colors? Well, there's 18 variants of axolotls, but there's different color morphs, but they're not like rainbow colored. They're more muted, mottled, and they'll come in different patterns. So, but there are a few different shades. There'll be like the albinos, which are the really white ones. If you have a GFP albino, they actually look gold. If they have a strong gene for their GFP. The wild ones have the really spotty patterns with the yellow behind it, but they're still dark. They have the over melanistic pigmentation. And then there's blue axolotls and lavender axolotls, and silver Dalmatians, and there's blues, and then there's fireflies and mosaics and piebalds, and there's so many. There's so many morphs, but there's 18 true variations, but they're not true of all colors. A lot of them that you see on the internet now are AI generated, so you can't really trust your eyes anymore.
That's like last week after the string. Of course, it's too hot here, but for me, because I'm running at 80 degrees, 81 in here right now, but
Probably goes down to 60.
I pulled up those things, and we were looking at all the pictures, and it's like I had no idea because some of them was several $100s, and can get expensive depending on what they are.
Yeah.
But I just didn't realize there was as many options.
Yeah.
The world is your oyster there too, it looks like.
Yeah, like axolotls can be like as little as like $20 at a swap, or they can go up to, I think the most I've seen sell was a blue axolotl, which is supposed to be the rarest in the world, and that guy went for $10,200 at auction. So they can get up there. And supposedly I have a really expensive axolotl here now. I didn't know pie could be as expensive as I've seen him listed online, but some people had piebalds listed, and they were $1,000 a piece listed, and the listings were there for 48 hours before they were sold. And I was like, that is insane. That's insane. I would not pay that much for an axle. Like, pie is real cute, but pie ain't $1,000 cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of money for a lotto. So
well, you get a lot of money, lotto for it though.
And it's like, to me, it doesn't matter. Like, of course, like I might want certain genetics, but it's really important that they have strong genetics, because you don't want anything that's too super inbred and becomes super genetically bottlenecked, because there will be a lot of deformities. So you really, like, that's what's most important to me is how true their genetics are, and making sure that they haven't been bred too in close. And you'll see that in the genetics after a while, like the eggs that I just had that were surrendered to us. We had 40 hatch. We have 5 that have survived that are perfects. But we had a lot of culls, and although I'm not sure, I believe that was due to a genetic bottleneck because of the severity of the deformations.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about the fish cord on Discord.
Mm-hmm.
They have it separated so that you only, like, if you want to know about plants or a fish or other pets, you can go to that one tab, and you don't have to scroll through days and days of stuff that you're not looking for.
Yeah.
It's so specific in some of those. And fish cord, that's the one that I go to, and I didn't know what I was doing, but I set one up when they first came out. I don't really have a clue. And, I get stuff. People send me friend requests. It's like, I don't even know how to get back in my own. So I don't answer it.
Mm-hmm.
I just go into the fish cord. That's got everything I need in it. So
One day I'll figure it out. Welcome in, Boots and Cats, Sage P, and Chattanooga Ed. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday to y'all. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, I will have to brave fish cord again, but last time I tried it, I just got overwhelmed because I didn't know what I was doing. I couldn't find anything, and I just left, and I said, I'm never doing this again, because I kept getting notifications, but I didn't know where to do or find anything on there besides check my message.
I have all my notifications turned off because everything goes through my hearing aids.
Yeah.
And you're like, if you get notifications for your Facebook, your YouTube, your Fish Family, your Discord, your this and this and this, and this, it's too much. So I turn them all off. And the YouTube things when people are going live does show up on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So that one does. I don't know how I left that one and didn't take everything else off, but that at least those do come through when somebody goes live. Most of the time, I notice them. Sometimes I don't hear them either, because I might have it. Have them hearing aids in either, because I forget to put them in sometimes. So I don't have my phone with me or my hearing aids.
Yeah.
And so that's when you really tune out. Um, Last week, you remember I played that silly little stupid video? You're
Yeah.
frozen. So good. I got to get that one. Oh shoot! I know somebody got it.
I know how to fix myself real fast. Live.
You had that look. Remember we were doing the Clash game show thing?
Yeah.
That's that same kind of look. Oh Lord, it's a good thing Butterfly isn't in here.
What if you see them 6 or 7 more times?
She has to.
I've been doing it to Brian every chance I get, and I think he's really had it up to here.
Oh my God! I'll be glad you get out of middle school. That's right. The FFL does the push notifications for people about giveaways for patrons. So yeah, there's lots of stuff to do. But we finished our last game of what was the 50 people. What was that?
Fishy list number 5.
Not the fishy list. It was the 50 thing.
Oh, that sack, Santa's sack we have.
Yeah, the sack. Well, I said, well, you know what? Let's do another one. We're just going to call this one "Stupid Questions." They may not pertain to what we just asked you to question before. But the first person that I see in my chat that answers a question correctly from the video that I shared last week, which I have not put on my channel, will get your name added to the list
of stupid questions.
Yeah, the name a street that was mentioned in that video.
So the question to get on the list today is name a street that was mentioned in that video.
Yes.
Someone's gonna go watch it on quadruple time.
And see, since I didn't upload it, you may or may, it may be easy, may not be. Well, sister, it ain't all about Tony jingling his bells.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, and since we got sore throats and everything, I didn't go back in and redo it yet. So yeah. After that, I'll upload it. But until I get a chance to do that, we won't do it.
You sound a lot better than last week. How are you feeling overall?
Oh yes,
feeling a lot better.
Knee bumpers.
Oh goodness.
You be running and you tripped. I said, "Why'd you fall down?" He said, I was caught up in between my kneecaps.
I guess it's just a matter. Welcome in, Oinky. Happy Thursday. Thank you for joining us.
Do we have a giveaway running in the background? So people's typing #list.
Yes, I have another fishy list entry.
Oh, okay.
For fishy list number 6, sponsored by Nick Apart Water Propagation. Thank you very much, Nick. And this is for slot number 16.
No, he don't usually run from anything, Matt.
He can run, but he's not going to get very far since he'd be tripping.
Yeah. Yeah. He's not afraid of a whole lot, to tell you the truth.
No. I think we're going to do bubbles this time.
Oh, we're doing balls?
We're going to do bubbles this time.
Oh, okay.
Bubbles. And we're going to draw that after we do the member video here shortly.
Okay.
Oh, so
does the bubble pop?
I believe so. I believe they all pop until there's just one left.
That is cool.
I know.
Oh, especially, does it do the game of you lose? Jennifer.
I don't know if the bubble one does.
So we can hear all the bubbles pop.
I don't think you can with this one. Correct, Matt? It only leaves one bubble left.
So one tiny bubble.
Tiny bubble. I love it.
All right, well, here's a second question I'm going to throw out there. And the other one's still running if somebody gets it. Who came home for Christmas?
There was no correct answer in chat so far for the street?
I have not seen it, no.
Hi, Scotty. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. How are
He's
your
catching
babies?
up from the beginning on double time, of course.
Yeah. But he'll still be able to answer our questions in real time. How does that work?
Zen says she answered it. Let's see.
Matt is very good with computers. I agree, Ed. Ed said he came home for Christmas. So yes, we've had, go back up because we got all kinds of crazy things. Dennis said Bourbon Street. Nancy said Main Street. Cecil said 2nd Street. Sage said Elvis Presley Boulevard. It's his birthday.
That's a good one.
Nathan said 1st Street. Ed said Oak Street. Cody said Elm Street. And that's it so far.
Yep.
Up top.
Monster Fish Gal, Johnny came home.
Johnny came home.
It was little Johnny. Remember, little Johnny came home.
So Lori got it right. Congrats, Lori.
Yep. She's number 1 on the 50 list. And this one here, the winner is going to be a gift certificate from a fish store that we choose. There will be no Amazons. There will be no PayPals. If you either win the card to the store, you can do what you want to with it and give it away, sell it to somebody, whatever, but that's the way it's going to be.
Yeah.
Oh, Greg, good guys here.
Hello, Greg. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Thank you for joining us. I missed you populating in. Scotty was the last one to populate in. Welcome in, Scotty. How are the baby axolotls doing? I know he had a bunch hatch out this week. So excited for him. Anna says, was it Park Street?
Nope. And I'm just going to give a clue. There is no number involved in the street.
And while we leave people pondering on that and maybe go rush watch the last week's live, we can go ahead and do the member live stream or the member live stream. The member video now. At the making of the member video, we are currently 119 members strong to the channel. Thank you to each and every single one of you, over 100 members. That is absolutely mind-boggling. We appreciate every single one of you. Without further ado, I hope you have on your icy hot because we have a good little buff tonight. Thank you all, and here's your video.
In the glow of the moonlit tide, we gather where the whispers glide. Fins and hearts, they synchronize. The ocean hums a melody, a harmony of you and me. Da-da-da-da-da. Shoalmates, 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 shoalmates. Under the sea, swimming together in harmony. Magic flows where currents meet. Shoalmates make the season sweet. Each ripple sings a silver note, a carol from a starfish throat. Our love's the net that keeps us afloat. The waves may crash, the storm may cry, but shoalmates shine like stars on high. Shoalmates. Shoalmates make the season sweet. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Shoalmates. Ba-ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-ba-da-da. Shoalmates. Ba-ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da.
Down where the current keeps our secrets, we circle like a ribbon in the blue. You held my fins when all my courage drifted. You laughed me back to shining. It's true. Who knew a quiet tide could carry me this far with you? Every ripple, every echo of our names.
Yeah.
119 members to the channel. Thank you to each and every single one of you. We greatly appreciate your support. I felt silly, you know, we jam out most nights. I needed a little bit of an easy week. Maybe we need a little bit of an easy evening. So we had a gentle bop this evening.
I love that first.
I do too. And Oinky Peg that she hit the nail on the head. I did try to fashion that song after the style of the Pentatonics, and I feel it came close enough. It was very pleasant.
Mhm.
Welcome in, Benji. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday. Hurry up and get in. Hashtag, what is it? Hashtag list to enter for a chance to get on fishy list number 6, slot
6.
number 16. I would love that one. That would be so very cool. But I don't
I
know
can
if I
only imagine it would be awesome. I really wanted to go see him when Avi was still with them. Oh man, I loved it. I've turned
I
Butterfly
would love-
into a Pentatonix girl now this past over Christmas.
Oh, that's cool. Their
Yeah.
voice is beautiful, beautiful. But I don't know if I'd be able to like handle that many people at once anymore. Like I used to do it all the time, no problem. Loved it. Now, like I hate going to the store if there's like too many cars in the parking lot. I just turn around, and go home. Like,
Oh my God, when I saw the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, I was like this.
yeah,
Everything you saw was better than the last. It was like,
I know.
it was like, oh my God, it was amazing.
I
And
saw
now
that
in
when
the old times, you know, technology has just really jumped up.
yeah.
I can only imagine what they do now.
Happy early birthday, Hobby Town. I hope you have a fantastic birthday. So that means you will be getting your birthday song tomorrow morning. Ben Sharp, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well this evening. So yes, hurry up, get in hashtag list. I'm gonna be entering stop here, and we'll draw for fishy list number 6 before we get into the dive for this week. We're diving real deep tonight.
Going down in a blaze of glory.
I love it though. Mandatory 5 minutes of fishy discussion. I wish I could like take my camera down so I can show you all the little albino pygmies swimming around in this one tank, because I have them over here as their next stage grow up before they go to split up and be put in other tanks. They're just all over the place. They're so stinking cute. Lily calls them piggies.
But get your video for tomorrow morning.
I'm gonna have to. They're just so stinking cute. Cute. Oops, surprise dinner ruined. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. How is it ruined? Chicken thighs are smelling good.
Nick knows what they're having now.
They do smell good though. I bet they do. All right, so I'm gonna enter stop and chat now. I don't see any more hashtags coming in. We're gonna go over and pop a few bubbles. To refresh the list. I don't know what my face is frozen on now, but we have 30 entries so far. And these are all the lovely shoalmates that have entered.
I got that one.
It's just messing with me this evening, so whatever. Have fun with it while it lasts.
And
All right,
here's Johnny.
we have 30 entries. If your name is chosen, you have 30 seconds to respond in chat. And here we go. Shoalmates, good luck. Pop bubble.
Ooh,
Gills the Gardens. Nathan, congratulations. You have 30 seconds to respond in chat. He is such a lucky bugger. You know that? I feel like he gets a lot of these. Hi, Johnny. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Thank you for joining us. Nathan, where you be? 10.
time.
Awesome.
Here.
Congratulations, Nathan. You are number 16 on Fishy List number 6. Woohoo. Lovey-dovey hubby.
He said in a stream, I think he delivers for Amazon someone.
Does he?
Yep.
That's cool.
Yes, that is nice to have the timer built and everything, because I miss not pushing my button. I really do.
Yeah.
But it's cool that it's there because you got several things to choose from. Real
Mhm.
easy. It's his first list ever. Cool.
It may be your first. It may be your first list ever, but I mean, in general, you win a lot.
Yes,
he over the years.
There's even one stuff he didn't want.
Exactly. He says no.
He won something even on Uncle Joe's Fish Shed. He won something on that one too.
Nice.
The 12 days of Fishmas.
Oinky said Electric Avenue. They're still guessing the street.
Wow, Electric Avenue. That was a good song though.
Central.
Okay, here's
Avenue.
another question. Santa's elf is no angel. What is she?
Sometimes I just want to blurt out the answer.
Benjamin's really worried about the bear doing something to the tracks.
Oh no, he's riding on the T-Rex. He's on his shoulder. He's safe.
Sure.
Nathan said his wife. And Steve
Nope.
says mermaid.
Steven, nope. Rachel, nope. Christine.
An elf.
She's not an old bat, Ed. Yep. There was an elf in the story.
This is going to make them pay closer attention for next week's questions.
See, now I know who did or didn't pay attention.
Busted. She no bat.
Western Avenue. I like that. Go to Podium Grove.
Podium. Oh, that's a good one.
Nope, but that's and we have a Western Avenue here.
But while they're still guessing at some of the it is a memory thing.
It is because it's not out there.
Zen doesn't know what you had for last night. It might be pizza. You might have had pizza for last night.
Lori got that one right too.
Awesome,
She was-
Lori. I think she's watching it from last week.
But see, and both of those Tony said, so maybe Lori pays attention to what Tony says and not me.
And then KJ commented right after Lori, I see.
Yeah. But she was the first one I saw on mine.
Lori was first. But KJ, awesome. I got it right. You got it correct too. She's like, I knew it was nasty. So then he said, OMG, it was pizza. See, I know my friends.
We had pizza tonight too.
Awesome. Awesome. What kind of pizza do you like?
Well, we had meat lovers and on one half and cheese on the other because Butterfly only wants cheese.
I'm
So
a
normally we get pepperoni.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lori's watching last week's on 4 times.
These things were mentioned at some point. Boots and Cats said. Last week.
We watched it on the stream and talked about it. I can't tell you. I can't give you all those clues, Vito.
Ed says, I live up Blueberry.
But
Blueberry.
yourself was really just a skank. That's all
Mhm.
she was. We have high expectations of Els, but that one just wasn't.
And Laura's watching it 4 times, but she still hasn't gotten the name of the street correct. So that one's still up. Jennifer says, I love Hawaiian pizza. Give me all the ham and pineapple. I haven't had Hawaiian pizza in a very long time, but I need to try it again. Last time I tried it, they didn't cook it that well and it was very wet, so I didn't enjoy it, but I'd be willing to try it again if it was cooked proper.
Now, I'm not crazy about the ham, but the pineapple I've had on pizza, I wouldn't like order every pizza with pineapple, but I can eat it once in a while. Here's another question. Who decorated the hall?
My favorite type of pizza is the Philly cheesesteak pizza, like the pan fried pizza. So good. The pan crust, how they do it. It's fried crust. I know that. It's delicious. It's very bad for you. Love it. But I like the cheesesteak on there and green bell peppers and onions and no mushroom, please. I don't like mushrooms.
I don't like mushrooms either.
But it's so good. And they do like the garlic sauce. Since that's not the red sauce, it's really yummy. Nancy says Didi. Steven says Tony. Anna says South Street.
His sister said it. A skanky elf decorated. Nope.
Michael Piccolo. Pizza. We have Little Caesars here, but they don't have the pan crust here. Here they call it Chicago deep dish, which it's nothing like that, but it's real fluffy and it's got the crispy sides and it's okay, but I don't care for Little Caesars. Generally here it's not the best. It's okay. The duck. Welcome in there. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday to you. Hope you're doing well.
Oh, he just wants to send duck pictures.
He did. Oh my goodness, he did send me an unsolicited duck photo after the stream.
Now, go ahead.
Now, while we're waiting for some more answers to come in for the questions that you've asked so far, should we go ahead and play the dive for this week?
Go ahead and play what? You're frozen.
The dive for this week.
Oh, okay.
All right, so it says the dive we have is called Longfin. So we're going to go ahead and play our mandatory 5 minutes of fishy discussion this week. So enjoy the video. Get in some more answers while we're watching this.
The longfin cherry bar. What else can I say but these fish are very beautiful. Now I'm a fan of the flowy fins, and so these just go right down the spot for me on these. Now I do like having that bright red fish and the green tank and that little bit of brown. It all works so pretty, but and my camera does not do these fish justice. But these fish came from Foxy's Fishes, and everybody that has seen her fish in tanks live has all said that the camera does not do these fish justice. And I do agree, because they are way prettier when I'm looking at the tank than what I'm seeing on my screen. Now, these fish can get by in a 20-gallon or more, but I have mine in a 40. It's heavily planted, and there's lots of little breaks for everybody, to have a little bit of space. But for the most part, they move all the time. Now, some say they're fin nippers. I have not found that to be the case, as I have a very flowy old betta in there, and they do not bother him. I don't know, maybe they respect him or something, I don't know. But I haven't caught them picking at him or the glass catfish or the hillstream loaches, and I do have tangerine tiger shrimp in there too. Now, it's possible that they're eating a few of them, but I have never seen one hunt them down. But, I can't watch them all the time. And who knows, a little snack, sometimes you just can't resist it. But I don't run a heater in my tanks, as I keep my whole fin den around 80 degrees. But these fish have had a few babies for me because I have not bought as many as I have in the tank. And I have seen a couple of little babies come out of the SAMHSA tank when I had them in a different tank. So I know they were having babies. I'm sure they will eat their own eggs, you know, if they get a chance. But if you have enough stuff in there for babies to hide in and to eat out of, then you might get a few babies, you know, unless you deliberately try to raise some with the better procedures and, you know, a setup for that. Now, I find these fish to be kind of peaceful. They just always move around, like, look at me, I'm so pretty. But I don't see them usually chasing anything. They're just always just going around looking to see what's there. It is said that the males have the brighter color, which that's how it is with most fish, and they have the longer fins than the females. But they get about 2.5 inches, if you count the fins, and they also can live about 5 or 7 years. Now, they're not very expensive, so as far as setting up a beautiful tank, for just a little bit of money, you can have fish for a very long time because, you know, 5 to 7 years, you're not replacing them very soon. I'm notorious for being a little slow on my water changes, but I have lots of plants and I don't have a heavy bioload in most of my tanks. Now, I feed my fish a variety of foods, and that's everybody in the tank. I may throw pellets, some like Aquarium Co-op, the little mini pellets, flakes, community feed from North Fin, Dr. Basseliers. I do throw some shrimp pellets in there, even though they're too big for them, but they may pick at them once they break down a little bit. I'm not sure. And any other kind of fish food that I have, I throw in there. They seem to get their fair share. I also throw in a little bit of frozen bloodworms and brine shrimp, and everybody seems to like that too. So they're not hard to feed. And there's many other things you could feed them. So if you want a nice, easy, beautiful tank, check these guys out. The Longfin Cherry Bar.
Wonderful species profile. I loved that. And your video looked so crisp. Excellent.
I don't know how it turned out good.
It looks really good. Now, I do agree with you that they are so much more brilliant red in person, but you got really good video. It was really crisp.
Yeah, they have more brown on the video than they do. Thank y'all. It is one of my favorite tanks to look at.
And it looked like your females spawned not too long ago because their bellies weren't super grabby. Because normally their bellies, like if they're full of eggs, their bellies are so distended, they look like they got a sore back. Let's put it that way. But after they purge their eggs, they get just that little pop belly. And they all look amazing. Their fins look amazing. You're taking very good care of them. And you got a baby that showed up randomly. That's so awesome.
I had 2 or 3 in the other tank, but see, it was covered with SAMHSA tang.
Mm-hmm.
But since I put them in here, I haven't found any babies. So I don't know if I'm just not seeing them, you know, or they just haven't had them, or they're eating them. I don't know.
They eat them as fast as they can find them. So if you have really good cover, you'll get a few that survive. Otherwise, it's more like a swap situation. Let them spawn and then move them. When you see the females were big and then they're not so big the next day, move them and the babies will hatch. But those babies are super tiny when they hatch out. They stay on the bottom for days, like upwards of a week, just scooting along. And then they stay stickers for a while on the sides of the tank. And then they start swimming about 10 days to 2 weeks. So there's a lot of, if you have bottom feeders, if you have, sometimes shrimp will even go after fry. There's such easy picking. So if you get just a couple that make it to the size that you had in your tank, you are blessed. Because everything's after them because of how they start out.
From you, what, last springish?
Yeah.
Was it the year before?
I want to say it was the beginning of this spring, but it could have been last year, the end of last year. But I want to say it was the beginning of last spring that we sent those out to you.
Of course, I don't really try to breed fish other than I did try to breed the things behind me, discus.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they had eggs, I didn't know how to take care of them and feed them properly. The ones that I managed to hatch out. And then when I tried to let them do it, they ate them on the third day when their little eyeballs was wiggling inside the eggs. They did it every time. But I did see that I have 2 and they're really super dark in that tank. So I'm wondering if they're getting ready to start again.
Ooh, that would be exciting.
I can't get to the eggs in the 125 though.
I know, but still, it's exciting.
I see you got it.
I see you got a candy cane link. Congratulations, Asia. It is not just a list of Lori. So far, we have Lori, and Asia. Congratulations.
Let's see. I'm still waiting on the answer for how did Tony help me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I even asked it if I got a chance to ask, but how did he help me?
And welcome in Flying Mouse Aquatics and Cakers. Hello, happy Thursday. Thank you for joining us. Nathan says, I'm a fan of regular cherry barbs, but these long fins are kind of warming up on me. And I like these guys because the tail fin slows them down a bit so they can't eat as many shrimp because they are shrimplet eaters. They will look for them, but the long fins, it slows them down a little bit more. It helps the little shrimplets see them coming so they hide. But I also like that their long fins don't seem to be a burden on them, even though their tail fin can get extensive. They still swim around just fine, and they don't doot. So I know that they're strong with their tails. So they're good genes in those guys. Hagen says, we love ours. No success in spawning yet. Oh my goodness. And you guys have had those for a bit. Definitely try tank swapping if you can. So like let them spawn over a mesh for a little bit, a couple of days, and then move them. You can actually look under the mesh if you leave a bare bottom, and you'll be able to see what looks like grains of sand or grains of salt, and those are eggs. So if you see those, you know to move them, and they hatch in about 18 hours, 18 to 36 hours, depending on temperature. So you don't want to leave them sitting there too long after they lay their eggs.
Not Don.
Gank Street. Oh, goodness.
There was a lot of good names for things. Hey, but who did little Johnny catch creeping?
Is that question number 5?
1, 2, 3. It'll be number 6.
And they're not crazy swimmers either, Nathan. They're not like super aggressive back and forth all the time. They're just gentle, going about the flow, like, and they like to watch what you're doing too. So if you're in the room, they're like just like the rainbows are here. They're like, what are you doing over there? I love it. It's so funny because I'll feel eyes on me when I'm doing something, and I turn around and there's like 6, 7 tanks of fish just watching what I'm doing. I'm like, hi guys. It's funny. Sweet dreams, Dawn. Have a good evening. Hope you sleep well. Thank you for joining us. That's why everyone kept shrimp for feeders. Some of us like them because they're gorgeous, and we'd like to grow our colonies. But you know, if you have shrimp and tanks that you know fish are going to eat them, then those tend to be, you know, somewhat feeders. They'll get more of the shrimplets eaten. But if
fish talk, that's true.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've started adding fish to my shrimp tanks. I've always had cories or either Hillstream loaches.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm starting to put them in tanks. I have tangerine tigers in with those longfin cherry barbs, and
Yeah,
the tangerine tigers are everywhere. So they might get some, but they're not getting enough, you know, to hurt the colony. And I have breedings in with the Kubite and the dragon scale like Betta, who was very fast. Lori got that one too.
Oh my goodness, Lori. Awesome.
I'm just going to have to cut her a check, it looks like.
Right?
Uh, and if anybody's recognized the recurring theme about these answers, Tony said he couldn't. He said, "I don't understand these lyrics." It's like they're not for understanding.
But they are for questions.
That girl's on fire.
That girl is on fire. Stop, drop, and roll.
And I know Jenna's not watching because she would have answered, "How did Tony help me?" She would know that one because she pays attention to details, and she wouldn't even have to go back and look it up because she caught on to something.
Jenna knows everything always.
Yeah.
She's amazing. Oiki asked, do the axolotls closely watch around their environments? Having never kept any myself, I have no idea. Well, the theory is, because we can never know for sure unless we are that animal, that they do not have the best eyesight, and that they are ambush predators, so their vision is motion activated. So they'll just be staring out into space if they're still resting. But if they see anything come into their line of sight that activates them, then they're on and they're searching for the food. But they're very scent driven for food more than eyesight driven. But if I'm across the room, all the axolotls are in the corner like, hey, mom, hey, over here, food, us, right here, feed us. So they can see very well. They can see a lot farther than, in my personal experience and what they're said to have been seen, be able to see. But they are motion activated. So I don't know if, like, individually, if they just sit there and look around at things, but I know that they will sit still for very long times in strike pose, waiting for something to swim by. So it's more motion activated than. But that's the myth. Who knows? You know, we can do all the sciencing we want, but if we're not that animal, how do we really know? Steven says she's cooking dinner.
She still got it.
That's for dinner. I'm cooking, but I know Tony helped under duress. Is that the right answer? So that's the right answer.
Yes, it was. It was on the last part of the video. And look at Matt trying to ruin it for all the children.
Question: why didn't Mall Santa show up for the kids?
And Rachel got that one because he got drunk and fell on his back.
Awesome, Rachel. I better write Boots of Cats.
Because we saw him tossing up a few. He threw back too many.
Laura, you weren't quick enough this time. Santa wrecked his sleigh.
That's a good one, though.
It is.
Oh, so here is an easy one. Oh, that's the wrong question.
Who is Santa? Ignore the question on the screen. That is not the correct question.
Nobody can answer that.
Who is Santa?
Zenny got that one.
Nice. Congratulations, Zenny. Where's my list?
Name some songs that were referenced. They didn't have to be said specifically, but if they were inferred in any kind of way, shape, or form, some songs. There's a bunch too.
You're making them work for it.
Yeah. Rachel's got one. Rachel was first with Jingle Bells.
Congrats, Rachel.
Zenny got Silent Night, because it was not a silent night there. Rudolph. Did I have Rudolph in there?
Santa Baby, Rudolph, Deck the Halls.
I did have Rudolph, though, because he did decorate.
Mm-hmm.
Deck the Halls is Zenny. Winter Wonderland. Is that on there? Let's see. I don't have Winter Wonder. Yes, I did. Because that was the most perfect time of the year. Best time of the year. You're right.
Yay, Jennifer. There's other names on the list.
There's a lot of names going on the list right now. Little Drummer Boy is not on there. Carol of the Bells is on there. Grandma Got Run Over is on there. So Cecil is on there. Winky's on there.
Oh, this is filling up fast.
Zenny.
Again.
Lori again. White Christmas.
It's going to be fun typing this in. Zen, Lori, Lori, Rachel, Asia. Santa Baby, White Christmas.
White Christmas was not referenced. I don't know how I missed it, though.
Santa Baby.
That's my favorite movie.
Santa Baby's your favorite movie?
No, White Christmas.
Oh, White Christmas. That is a very good one.
Huh?
I was going to say mine has to be National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. So much.
And Oinky beat you to it, Fishner, because you didn't say it.
An annoying Mariah Carey song.
There might be more than one.
So are we on, what, do you have 18? What number are you up to?
On what? List of names?
Yeah.
Oh, for the songs?
Yeah.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 people have named songs first. You know, the first one that got it is the only one that got credit.
For the stupid questions list overall, how many are you up to?
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 total.
Okay, so who's number 18? Because I think that's the one I'm missing.
Winky was the last one.
Okay, Winky's the one I missed. The one I had before her was Lori.
Blue Christmas is in there. Who did that? Who did Blue Christmas? Oinky.
Oinky again.
Holly Jolly's not in there.
I think they're just naming off Christmas songs at this point.
Yeah, well, that works. Rachel got, the next one I see is Rocking Around the Christmas Tree and the Chestnut Song. You're right about that because some nuts got roasted. Nobody was faithful, Oinky. Jingle Bell Rock is not. Jingle Bells was in there and Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
Yeah. Besides coming up with more torturous questions for people, do you have anything exciting going on this week?
Well, I'm on a roll redoing tanks, so I don't have anything in my quarantine tank, but some shrimp that made it in there somehow, some tangerine tigers. So I kind of been maybe thinking, might just give me some fish to throw in there, you know, and there's a couple I'm thinking about. And one I've got to do some research on is the little teeny pea puffers. Thinking about those.
Those are so cute.
Yeah, and of course, I do have a pistogrammas that will be coming for that tank over there for the 15. Nope, Oh Holy Night.
Last Christmas, Oh Holy Night.
We've already done the All I Want for Christmas. The most wonderful time of the year is there, Rachel. There's a swap this weekend in the Chicagoland area.
Oh, nice. What is it called, Beto? I know Quad City just had their January swap, and it was supposedly really, really good. We did not go because the weather is super dangerous here.
Lori got mommy kissing Santa Claus.
Nice.
Okay. I'm going to call stop on the songs.
Okay.
Okay. If there was more, it's okay. We got enough. This GCCA. Is that close enough for you?
The GCCA swap Sunday in Chicago. Well, it's in Chicago, so that's not a place we want to go to. But if it's outside Chicago, we might go some other time. But the weather conditions here make the roads really nasty, so we don't like traveling too far in the winter. A lot of openness from all the fields and the farming, so there's not a lot of tree cover, and the roads get the brunt of it. The GCCA, so we'll have to make that one day. I know the hippo song is. Oh, I thought you meant the hippo birthday song. The birthday song is coming soon.
But if the weather holds, I may start outside with the pond area because I have a lot to do since I moved everything.
Mm-hmm. No on the teeth. Out of context, that's hilarious. And I did start another giveaway. Did you pull one more name for Fishy List number 7 this evening? So who would like to enter for that? Enter hashtag June now. That list is sponsored by Auntie June. Thank you so much for sponsoring that, June. Greatly appreciate it. It really is. It is frightful. It is not delightful. When we were driving around this morning, like when we had to go off for our errand, it was so very foggy because as soon as the sun comes up, like all the ice starts evaporating, starts melting a little bit, evaporating. And it was so foggy, and you can see the sun trying to burn through the fog, and it looked like the moon. It was crazy to be able to stare at the sun and it not hurt your eyes. Not that I make a habit of that or anything.
Yeah.
But and I noticed like all the trees, all the tiny branches and all the trees were like frost kissed, and it was just magical and like super cold. But it can be that way for a very long time, like driving wise. So we try not to go very far. But yeah, it's frightful. The weather can be frightful here, but it's supposed to get a little bit warmer. It's 34 degrees here still. I see rain, which means it's gonna freeze tonight. So fun. Fisher said, Foxy, I'm planning to hit the March GCCA swap. You can make that. We probably could have to talk to Brian about that. But is that actually in Chicagoland? Do we have to go to Shyland, or is it right outside? Don't want to have to Chicago if I don't have to. If you've been to Chicago, you understand why you don't want to go back to Chicago.
Well, if it's where some parts is outside, it's not too bad where they're at. But I don't know where it is.
Yeah. The driving, like the traffic there is horrible. There's 7 lanes on the circle, and so during rush hour, it's either standstill or over 100 miles minimum an hour. So it's scary. I don't want to have to drive through there. Brian avoids it at all costs, so we don't try to.
He says it's actually in Chicago. He'll send you a link.
Okay, thank you. I know it's a bit early, but for all chat later this year, have yourself a merry little Christmas. She's the first one to wish us 2026 Merry Christmas, and to you too, Winky.
Well, in 11 more months, we'll start decorating again.
Oh my goodness. So I still have to take the tree down, so we're not
And
there.
for us, in 5 months, we'll be having Fishmas in July.
I know, it comes on so fast. And I need to start thinking about that too, how we're going to be doing it this year. Is it going to be one stream? Is it going to be all month? We're going to change it up at all. Got to work on that. So yeah, because that takes forever.
Scotty, they should have you come over and do a talk at the class about the axolotls. Then he could learn all the answers to all these questions.
Oh, is Scotty asking questions?
Yeah, he lost a few babies. He did water change. Can he feed them Daphnia now?
Oh yeah, you can start feeding them Daphnia, But if you're able to hatch live baby brine shrimp now, Scotty, I would definitely try to feed them those. If you rinse them in the morning and feed them, they typically will last until the evening so the babies can feed on them all day. And then just try to do a water change if you can to rinse out the rest of the baby brine so they don't get yucky in there. But you can do the Daphnia now. You can do the live baby brine shrimp when you can. But that could be. But don't fret because there are failures to thrive in the beginning. Although a baby makes it out of the egg, doesn't mean it's going to thrive. Sometimes they have eating issues. They might not be, in tune when they hatch, or they might have had a really hard hatching. Maybe it was very tough for them to get out of the egg, and they just don't have the energy to continue after that. So there's many reasons why there will be failures, but there will be failures in your batches that hatch. So as long as it's not a million of them going off, it's normal to lose a couple. Hello, Kenny. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Thank you for joining us. Nathan says our tree is still up and outside lights are on. The house is nice. Nice. So now that
I'm 99% done.
Now that we celebrated Russian Christmas, everything can GTFO. Ready to have a minimalist house back.
Well, I've made me some of those racks like they're making on YouTube where you can hang the black totes with the yellow lids. They just slide in the slots. So I had to take everything back down because a lot of stuff I didn't use and reorganize it and label those totes.
Yeah.
So this year everything is labeled. I can tell Tony, go get me to take the Scott's exercise in it. Instead of having to pull them all out and dig through them all.
Yeah. Well, that's nice. That's a really nice organizational thing to do once you think of it, because then it always hits you next year when you go to pull out something specific. You end up having to dig through it all because you didn't label it like you told yourself you were going to last year.
Well, even when you do, you buy some new stuff and you forget to put them on the cards on the outside. We haven't done our birthdays yet either, have we?
No, we'll be doing that here in a moment. Oinky says that they don't get many snow drifts in New York City. We do here, especially if it's powdery snow and it's really windy, they can build up pretty high. And Hobby says, I've been looking at natural food for frying, looking at Infusoria, then Daphne and capped brine shrimp from this year, for this year. Infusoria and Daphne are very good capped brine shrimps. You mean shelled? Shelled brine shrimp? Will you be feeding those to hatch out? Are you going to feed or capsulated brine shrimp? There we go. I figured it out on my own. So will you be hatching those guys out, or will you be feeding them as is? Because I know there's the two different types. And Lori sent the link for GCCA in March. Thank you so very much for that, Lori. Bootsacat says they've had no snow yet. It's been still warm. That doesn't sound fun at all. Words are very hard.
Sometimes.
They really are. But we should go ahead and do the birthday song here. We'll go ahead and do that really quick. And then when we come back, we'll do the last drawing for the fishy list for number 7. So we had a few birthdays this week. Let me find it. Here it is. So I want to say a very merry birthday to our shoalmates, Big Cat, Cody V, and Sandy Dowdy. Hope you all had a fantastic birthday, and we hope you have another fantastic trip around the sun. And here is your birthday song. Happy birthday.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday to you.
And many more. Happy birthday, shoalmates. Nathan, if you want some snow, I can ship you some, but it's gonna have to be overnighted, and that's not cheap. The snow's free, shipping is not.
Do you ever make snow cream?
No, I've heard of it, but I've never made it. Have you?
I haven't made it. My daddy used to make it when it was snow.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, we acted like it was the best thing, since French toast or something. And it
I didn't make it
can't be much to it.
He'll take 100 pounds. All right, well, that's going to be a big old box.
It'll be, what, a drop or two by the time it gets there.
Well, if he overnights it and I dry ice it, some of it might make there. Never make snow angels in a dog park. Trust me. You had to learn that the hard way, didn't you? Those were snow angels when he got done.
How about this? This is all that's in that. You have snow, of course, some vanilla, a little bit of sugar, and a little bit of milk, or half and half. That's all that's in it.
That sounds really good too. But no, I've seen it. I've seen Eskimo ice cream being made too, and I've seen the snow cream, but I've never had them. I would try the snow cream, but not the Eskimo ice cream because it's basically fat and berries mixed together. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Nathan wants to make yellow snow again. Oh, snow cheers. That's why it won't snow down there, Nathan. You've jinxed it.
That's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. Well, maybe sometime you'll have to travel up north during the winter, Nathan, so you can experience snow again.
Fishner was doing his snow angels face down.
In the dog park. Because it's a dog park where all the dogs are. That's a commercial on TV, and it gets stuck in my head all the time because she just says it's so monotone. Because it's a dog park. Where all the dogs are.
Maybe that's what Sammy does at the dog parks. And you're not supposed to do the snow cream on the first snow, he said. You have to wait till the second snow.
Is that so you have a good base layer?
Well, I suppose he said it was to help, make sure the snow was cleaner because the dirty stuff comes down with the first snow. That's what he said. Condensed milk and snow is how Asia learned to make it.
Oh, condensed milk and snow. I would like to try that one day. We need some more snow, and right now it's just ice. So we can make some Italian ice if we wanted to.
And I didn't have to wear a jacket today.
Oh, because it was so nice. Well, yeah, you said you were sweating so bad in there too. Well, it's also
that was in here, but even when I went outside to do a little bit,
yeah,
I could just run out there, and do it.
Nice. I went out in my parka this morning. And as soon as I got home, I got into my fuzzy robe because I didn't want to feel any kind of air on the back of my neck.
But my snowball bushes have already budded out.
Oh, wow.
So now if it gets cold, it's going to hit them and mess it up. That extra warm week we had, right before Christmas?
Yeah.
Got everything going around here.
Oh my goodness, it's crazy how different our climates are. And we're still on the same continent. It just blows my mind.
Well, what blew my mind was the Keystone Clash, how close they were to my temperatures. 2 degrees difference a lot of days.
Yeah. But also sometimes they can just be downright freezing too, especially if you're down in a valley. It'll get really, really cold. Jennifer has ice-capped snow in your yard. Oh my goodness, that stinks. I don't know what's in the back field, but definitely all the surfaces up around here is just ice. It's just compacted down to ice. But if you're ready, we can go ahead and draw for number, which one is this? 7.
You said number 7, I think.
Yes. Slot number 5 on fishy list number 7. So we're going to refresh one more time. I don't think any more people entered. They're just making sure. Since we have 24 entries. Oh, I didn't even pick the game yet.
And remember, you're gonna have 30 seconds to respond with something. Johnny's warming up. He's getting his ready. I'm here. I'm here.
Nice. So we did fishing and we did bubbles. Let's do bowl. Because the race one, I'm not like it wasn't letting me show everybody before. So we have all of our fishies in a bowl and we're gonna net up our winner. So like Didi says, if your name is selected, you have 30 seconds to respond in chat to claim your spot on fishy list number 7, slot 5. So here we go, guys and gals. Good luck. Scoop, scoop, scoop. KJ, congratulations. You have 30 seconds to respond in chat. I was like, oh no, did it break? Did it break? Yes, congratulations, KJ. 24 seconds. Mikey just
He's here. They're here.
Congratulations.
Oh Lord, I've lost my ink.
You are number 5 on Fishy List number 7, sponsored by Auntie June. Greatly, greatly appreciate you sponsor this, Auntie June. Thank you for participating, everyone, and congratulations, KJ. Record one. Could not verify response. Well, I can let you know, Linky, that KJ did respond. Now we have just a few more minutes until we head on over to Vibes Aquatics. I have set the stream up for us to automatically be transferred over to Vibes, so definitely check that out. What do you think the hashtag should be over to Vibes? Because right now I'm thinking hashtag marbled angels because that was hilarious.
That was a good one.
I love that. If anyone else has a better hashtag, put it in chat. We might just pick yours, but I'm liking marbled angels at the moment.
The yellow snow, brown snow.
Brown snow, Benji said.
Stop eating on stream. Reindeer balls.
Reindeer balls.
No snow smear.
That's a good one too.
Random ducks.
Marbled angels.
Duck pics.
Random ducks.
Marble bangles.
These are all great ones.
Sniffing snow.
Sniffing snow. I don't know about that one. We should avoid that one. That can have a few references. And being from Florida. Why are these kids in school? Hashtag get off my lawn.
Sorry, Vito, but I don't have any more time for questions tonight. But there may be more next week. I don't know.
Mark, you didn't have to pay us to give you your answer. Thank you so very much for that. Mark has given us a $10 super chat. It says hashtag yellow snow. Thank you so very much for that, Mark. And I guess that's going to be our hashtag over. He did pay for it. Let me play you a little spicy video before we head on over to Vibes. I love that one so much.
His face, his expression.
I know. It's a great one. But thank you so very much for that, Mark. Greatly appreciate you. Grade it real good. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Strum that great. 351 days till Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Benji's got a point. Benji's got a point.
Be careful with that cheese grater down there or anywhere. They're very sharp.
Well,
were you ever grate in anything and accidentally grated some of your finger into what you were?
There might be some Famunda cheese somewhere. Some
Famunda cheese.
Hey, Lily.
Who's that?
Hey. Let in.
So yeah, we're gonna do yellow snow over to Vibes. Yeah. Oh, snow. She said she wants to get some gloves for snow. Did you lose your gloves already?
Yeah.
You wanted to? You took them off?
Yeah.
Oh no.
My hat.
But you still have your hat. It's over there. See it? Your ball hat.
My hat.
You want to tell Dee Dee about your new teddy bear and T-Rex?
Rock over there.
Oh yeah,
Over there.
that's pretty cool. What's the dinosaur's name?
Yeah. What's your T-Rex's name? What's his name?
T-Rex.
His name is T-Rex.
Yeah.
His name is T-Rex.
Nice. What's the bear's
Like-
name?
What's your bear's name?
Bear.
Bear.
Yeah. What else?
My cat.
Oh, Steven's in chat. You want to say hi to Steven?
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hi.
Well, he can't hear you if you're doing that. Go ahead.
Hi, Steven.
Oh,
He's this week.
that's her, Steven.
Good job. She absolutely loves Steven so very much. But we got to head on over to Vibes. You ready to go watch some Vibes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Use hashtag yellow snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't eat the yellow snow, okay?
And your Eric is here. Your lobster.
Lobster! Eric Lobster's here. You want to say hi, Lobster? Go ahead, say hi.
Hi, Mother.
Steven says, hi, Lily. Don't watch the video I sent Foxy. Okay, I won't let her watch it. I will do that. I'll make sure she doesn't see it. But thank you all so much for joining us this evening. I want to say, yes, yellow snow over to Vibes. I want to give extra special thank yous for the extra love this evening from Bear Bottom Branton and Mark Sterlson. Thank you so very much. Greatly appreciate you. Oh my goodness, I can't take the cuteness. She is stinking cute. Are you cute?
She is.
Baby. She knows it. Do you want to say anything before we go?
Yeah.
What do you want to say? What would you like to tell the world?
My castle.
Oh, your castle?
She has a castle too.
Yeah.
The cat likes to sleep in the castle. That's how big it is. The cat hangs out in it.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, well, we got to go watch Eddie now, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got to say bye-bye to everybody, okay? Miss Didi, is there anything you'd like to say before we head on for this evening?
oh, stay alive till next week. More fun and games coming.
Oh my goodness. And thank you all for being here this evening. And stay alive. That's a very good point. We are doing Foxy AM in the morning. So if you're awake, we have moved the time to 10 a.m. Central and 11 a.m. Eastern. Definitely tune in if you can and wake up with Foxy AM. Nothing. It's usually random. Just giggles and who else knows what. Otherwise, we
It's
have...
the morning. There ain't no telling.
You never know what version of Foxy you're going to get. It could be my hair talking to you most of the morning, or it could be glamorous or giddy, or you never know which version you're going to get. So tune in for that. And whether you are a participant or a replay crew, we love each and every single one of you. And we'll see you same time, same station next week, Thursday at 5 p.m. Central. Be well, and always go give your loved ones a call. Give them squishy kisses if you're lucky enough to have them close. Plant seeds of kindness by love and kindness. 9 Eastern, well, it's 11 Eastern, 10 Central. I messed that up. Sometimes I'm dyslexic. You never know what version you're going to get of me. Oh, my goodness.
Times are hard. That's what they've been saying.
Over there.
Yeah. You got your red crayons.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to go over to Vibes now with hashtag yellow snow. So you want to say bye to everybody? Go give your fishies a kiss. Ready?
Mwah.
Bye. Want to give them kissies? No? Aw. All right. Okay. You can do it. You can do it all on your own. Ready? Mwah! Let's love you all.
She'll not have no part of that.
See you on over at Vibes. Bye.
Bye.
Here is her mom now. Here is her baby.
What's that? Is that a snail? Snail. What about that? Is that the cat? Bailey calls him the cat. You gonna give him kisses?
Did you just give the fishy a kiss? Oh.